Gentlemen, this seat right here?
Yes. For you.
Okay. She said she did a little light bag work on y'all.
This is the testament. True and correct, yes indeed. Thank you, sir.
Now, if you want me to write my name, I can
No,
do so
never
legibly,
mind.
but that
That's
is
what
my
I'm used to
signature.
seeing. That's it.
It's the one you're here for, 391 Shire Road,
I guess that's the address, yeah.
5.35 acres.
Yeah, down in Medley.
They call them.
You named that township road that runs through the center of it? Is that what it is?
I don't know.
Site address is Shire Road.
Okay, I'm not here to appeal the address.
Oh, we have it.
I don't believe you, but you actually send the tax bills to my house.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's a good thing.
That's to say, that's the site.
I don't know that I can tell you what exactly what the assessed value wants to be. I know that you currently have the market value at, what is it,
31.5.
31.5. I initially put this on the market and exposed it to sale July of 2010 at $29,900. A year later, on June 8, 2011, we reduced it to 22.4. It's been on the market since then, and it is, as yet, nobody has made an offer. Now you've got the map up there. You can see it's split by Route 96, right there.
Yeah.
The portion to the upper side, which in this case happens to be east, is so steep that I actually asked some logging companies to cut a couple of the trees because they said we can't get to them. All right, so that portion is, you can't even cut a tree down on it, so that's pretty bad. The rest of it, and I point this out, flows down to Route 96, which is elevated, which generates a swampy area alongside the road. And if you overlay this, and I don't think you have this, Melissa, with a flood map.
No.
Well, I happen to have one. The rest of it, down along the, what would be the left-hand side of what you're seeing there, is, it's the creek that drains Madley Hollow. And as you might imagine, it comes up from time to time. So there's a portion of it that used to be a picnic pavilion, and that's how I got it. It was my great-grandmother's was a Liebarger, hence the Liebarger Church, and she passed it on to her daughter, and then her daughter, which was my mom, and now I got it.
Yeah.
That's what's left of the picnic pavilion, and we're not using that. It's not noted as a building on there. So I'm telling you that my opinion of probably the assessed value, I will sell it somewhere around $18,000, but it's not selling at $22,400. So I would think that in terms of market value, if it's been exposed to the market for at this point close to 50 months and hasn't sold at less than what you have assessed at, that probably isn't worth that. I have inquired in terms of septic on this property, and talking with Dean Schuler, who's the enforcement officer for Londonderry Township. He tells me it's a long shot. We've been attempting to sell it as literally a site where you put in a holding tank, put up a meter box, and park an RV. And we have had some people look at it for that, although nobody's made an offer yet.
You don't have to have anything in writing from him that it wouldn't pass.
Well, no,
Okay.
for $1,000 I can get that. He'll come out, dig a few holes and say, yeah, that didn't pass.
That didn't pass, no.
But if you got a bunch of it in the flood zone and a bunch of it in the floodway, and the rest hanging off the side of a slate ridge, with a little bit of swamp thrown in, there's just really not much any place you're gonna pick to put it, and it's surrounded on all sides by a road. So you got the setback distance from the roads, and that just kind of puts you in the middle. Although, we'll say the neighbors are very quiet on the one side. Yeah, it's a cemetery.
Yeah,
And of course, that's always adds to value too.
yeah.
So, I can't, if I were to guess, I would say I'm probably going to get an offer in the 18.5 range.
What's with all the cars?
It was a
That's
funeral.
It's a funeral.
Oh.
Yeah, here's the
okay.
10.
That's a funeral.
Alright.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's stupid.
That's actually up in the upper cemetery though.
That's a,
Yeah.
yeah.
There's actually two cemeteries there. There's the Libarger Cemetery and then there's the one behind it. Which happens to Yutzee, is that it?
I don't know what.
I don't either. I should know, but I don't.
Okay.
Yeah, anything else?
Good. I got it.
Okay.
Okay, well, if you got it, I'll leave.
All right, thank you.
Thank y'all.
Yes, sir.
Thanks, Tom.
The good news is you know what you're gonna be doing for a while.
Yeah, that's right.
Next couple months.
Yeah.
Well, it'll pass quickly.
Yeah.
Anyway, appreciate
All right,
it.
thanks, Tom.
Thank you, everybody.
I'm looking this time,
Alright.
don't
No,
scare me.
yeah, okay. That part doesn't pick up on our.